Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome in if this is your first time being here. This is Empowered Gems Tarot. My name is Melissa. This channel used to be called Tarot by Melissa, so if you've been looking for me under that name, then you're in the right place. Today I'm really excited about our video. This was a topic that was suggested by some of my subscribers. What we're going to be looking at today is the energy of new love. So someone that you guys are kind of new and just starting to get to know. And we're going to be looking at how this person is currently viewing or perceiving you, kind of like their first impressions of you. So this is really a reading that's meant for those of you that have maybe gone on 1 or 2 dates with someone. Maybe you have like a crush on them. You've only had like some light interaction so far. This is not for those of you that are in like situationships or relationships or, something that's a little bit more, ongoing. Okay. Really, really intending for this to really cover those newer connections that are out there. Okay. So we'll be looking today to see kind of how this person, this newer romantic love interest in your life, is currently viewing you at this time. Remember that this is a general collective reading on YouTube, so the messages may vary with how specifically they pertain to your own situation. If you wanted to book a personal reading, if you need a little bit more personalized guidance to your energy, the link to my website is in the description box down below. You can also opt to join me on Patreon as well if you want to be a part of my community over there. We do have 2 member-voted, member-chosen videos uploaded per month over there. And so sometimes that can be a good option if you're not wanting to get a reading, but you want to maybe be tapping into a collective where less people are viewing the messages. Sometimes they can resonate a little bit more specifically there. All right, everyone. Well, let's go ahead and choose your reading. So today we've got 3 different reading options. If you're drawn to reading number 1, we will be working with this little Sardonyx. If you are drawn to reading number 2, we will be working with this Fluorite. And if you are drawn to reading number 3, we will be working with Rose Quartz. So I want you guys to take a deep breath and think about this new love interest in your life and how they're currently viewing your energy. Go ahead and select the crystal that you're feeling the most intuitively connected to. And once you've made your choice, you can scroll down to the description box below to find the timestamp that will skip you ahead to your chosen reading. See you there. Hey group 1, and welcome to your reading. If you guys selected the Sardonyx crystal, this is going to be your message. Today we're looking at new love. So this is supposed to be for those of you that are in a newer connection or just kind of have a lighthearted crush on someone. Essentially, this is looking at a connection that we're not in too deep yet. We're just kind of in the beginning stages of getting to know them. And we're looking to kind of see how this person is currently viewing your energy. How are they thinking and feeling about you at this time? So let's go ahead and jump right in. Starting us off, we have Bast, which is the goddess of pleasure. And then we also have the child nature. Okay, beautiful energy. So I feel like this person has an impression of you that you are really regal. Group number 1. We have all this beautiful purple kind of royal energy. We have the cat energy here as well. I think you definitely evoke an energy of being independent. You also are really beautiful. I think this person finds you really, really attractive. And it could be like the way that you present yourself, right? Maybe the way that you dress, your accessories, your hair, like you're always very put together. I think in this person's eyes, there's definitely like a royal, regal vibe that I get from this. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of you like to really kind of play with your fashion and your accessories and things like that. But it's cool because at the same time as they see you as this really kind of like regal, kind of like you have this royal queen energy, right? They also see you as being very down to earth. So it's an interesting kind of like balance in the way they're viewing you. This person could also associate you with animals as well, because this card specifically talks about friendship with animals. It talks about nature, communion with nature spirits. We have a bunny here, we have a cat here. So you could be somebody who owns a lot of pets, or you just love animals, or you really love being out in nature. This goddess is also the goddess of pleasure, right? So the energy of this goddess is about like sensual pleasure, joy, like indulgence, things like that. Yeah, sex, magic, and pleasure, right? And being able to indulge in those things. So there could be something about that that's significant as well. Let's keep going. So Spirit, how is this person, this new love interest, currently viewing group number 1? How do they view my group number 1? Viewers here. Okay, so we have a 5 of Cups. Let's see. We have the Worlds. See, she's got the little cocktail in her hand, like she's celebrating something. That definitely aligns with that goddess of pleasure there. Let's see. One more, please, Spirit. Oh, okay. And then we do also have the Hierophant card coming through as well, with the 2 of Coins here at the bottom of the deck. So how are they viewing you? How do they see you, group number 1? There's kind of this energy of you all maybe kind of balancing a lot right now. You keep looking, there's a little dog here too. I definitely think there's something about pets or animals that for someone out there, could just be one of you, but there's a very specific tie-in with pets and animals for someone out there. There's kind of this energy of you guys being able to juggle a lot. Like maybe you have a lot of things that you're balancing at this time. You have a lot going on, but there is sort of an energy of you putting out this outward appearance like you're very successful at it. It could also be for some of you that you and this person maybe only see each other like every once in a while. Like maybe you're not necessarily a consistent person in this person's life, because the 2 of Pentacles can talk about like balancing different lives, right? We have this stuff over here, and then we have this life over here, and we may not always be a consistent present force. So maybe this person only kind of sees you in passing from time to time for some of you guys. They are kind of viewing you as sad a little bit for some of you guys with this 5 of Cups. Like there's an energy here of sadness or disappointment, or maybe there's been some recent changes in your life for a lot of you, especially with the World being right next to this. There's some sort of change, some sort of ending that's leading to a new beginning for a lot of you guys as it pertains to your life at this time. And maybe this person knows about that, and that's why they're kind of viewing you in this light. For others of you, though, I kind of feel like this is this person's energy. Like maybe this person, maybe they're coming into like this energy of connecting with you kind of sad themselves, where maybe they've been feeling depressed or they've been feeling sad about something, and they're kind of seeing you as this new, beautiful, abundant opportunity to kind of start fresh or to salvage something in their life. Because I do think that they see you as being like very abundant, like someone that is really attractive and someone that kind of brings in like new possibilities for them with that World card being here. For some of you guys, it depends on your, how well you know this person and how much communication you've exchanged with them, but they could also be viewing you as very well traveled with the World. Like I kind of get this jet setter energy where you've, got a lot of lived experiences. Maybe you've been to a lot of different countries, or you like to travel. It just kind of adds to this like regal sort of elevated energy that they see in you. I think this person also sees you guys as being really traditional in some way as well, or very family oriented, right? We can see like in this energy, to me, this looks like different relatives kind of connecting together, bonding over some sort of a tradition here. So they see you as traditional. Let's keep going. How are they viewing my pile number 1 viewers, please, Spirit? How is this new love interest viewing pile number 1? We have together, happy couple. That is so cute. Yeah, so there's definitely something that they see in this connection that feels like really compatible. Let's keep going. There's birds here, so again, there's more pets. I'm seeing or hearing the song in my mind, Birds of a Feather by Billie Eilish, which is super cute. How are they viewing my group number 1 viewers, please, Spirit? We have Arrow of Love, yeah. That is so beautiful. I definitely feel like this person, yeah, I definitely feel like they see you as like a really exciting new opportunity. You know, especially within this Cupid, it's like he hasn't shot his shot yet. So again, maybe you guys haven't, I'm not really sure how well you know this person, but they're definitely wanting to shoot their shot if they haven't yet. Maybe some of you guys just got out of a relationship, for some of you, with the 5 of Cups. And maybe that's where some of the sadness is coming from. Let's see. How are they viewing my group number 1 viewers, please, Spirit? Ooh, goodness. We have Heather, solitude and diligence. This is so beautiful. Yeah, you're somebody who seems like very stable to this person. And I feel like that stability is emanating from your family, your upbringing, traditions, routines that you have, maybe even spiritual practices that you embody or that you ascribe to. We've got chalkboard, develop your destiny, which kind of makes sense with the world. I keep feeling like for a lot of my pile 1 viewers, this person that we're channeling is viewing you as like a new opportunity for new love with this Cupid energy here. They definitely like what they see visually, but then there's also this energy of you being very down to earth, and that's showing up here with the Heather card as well. Aww. Let's keep going. What are their impressions of pile number 1, please, Spirit? We have Pallas Athena, think. This person sees you as being really smart. And again, we have the Ascendant here, so we have to remember this is meant to be more of like a new love, like a surface level kind of reading, because theoretically in new love, we don't know each other quite that well yet. But I feel like with Pallas Athena being here, they're definitely seeing you as someone who's really smart, really well-traveled. You know, maybe you're very studious. You know how to hold your own. You know, with Pallas Athena, I always think about the example that they give about this card in the guidebook about like being in your like feminine leadership energy and like stepping into the boardroom and just showing them, like owning the room, showing them how smart you are. You know, there's definitely something about you being able to hold your own in a room full of people, maybe even specifically in a room full of men. Okay. So looks really good, group number 1. We're gonna just close out with a few more of these love cards, but they're definitely, I think they really like you. I think they see you as someone really beautiful, really abundant. You carry yourself with confidence. How is this person currently viewing my pile number 1 viewers, please, Spirit? How do they perceive them? We have outer turmoil. So it's interesting with that Five of Cups and the world, right? Because maybe there is something that this person knows that's been a challenge that you've been facing in your life. This talks about battles, arguments, unnecessary conflict, feels their world is falling apart literally, physical world filled with chaos, confusion, and destruction. Yeah, there's definitely something where like I feel like have gone through something recently that they know has affected you. The other thing that I keep getting, you guys, as I'm doing your reading is I kind of feel for some of my viewers for pile number 1 that this person is projecting a lot of their own stuff onto you, and that's coming out in this reading. Like, I do think that the animals thing is about you. I do think like the way your presence is and the way you own the room and this pleasure energy, this child nature energy, I think all that's how they view you. But I'm kind of feeling for a lot of my group 1 viewers that a lot of this like outer turmoil, a lot of this energy here in the center might be more of like this person's current circumstances that they're like projecting onto this situation, right? It's kind of giving us context around like why they might be acting a certain type of way around you, if you're curious. Okay, then we do have ego driven with someone taking a selfie here. Act in one's own self-interest, driven by a need to prove oneself better than others, does not truly love the person, but loves more what the person gives. That's interesting. I would be careful a little bit with this person, you guys, because I do think that they, it seems like this person is also really into looks and appearances. And I think that you guys definitely embody the look and appearance that they like reflected back to them. You know what I mean? We also have twin flame energy here too. And then look at this. We do have third party situation coming up as well at the bottom. So somebody here in this situation, whether it's you or them, I think is just detaching from a relationship or detaching from a disappointment here. This person likes what they see when it comes to you, but I think that this person, as they're showing right now, they may have a tendency of being a little bit ego driven, right? They like the idea of you. They like the physically the way that you look. They like what you represent. But they're not at a place yet where I feel like they're really deeply connected to you emotionally, which honestly makes sense, you guys, because this is new love. This is someone that we are just starting to get to know. We kind of have to wait and see how it plays out as we get to know them. Okay. How is this person viewing group number 1, please, Spirit, for new love? What are their impressions? We have flow, surrender, trust, go with the flow. Kind of interesting with that turmoil. We do also have a karmic, past life ties and lessons. Okay. Ooh, and then we also have fire, Leo, Sag, Aries, and we do have bad habits here at the bottom of the deck. Bad influences, rather. So listen. I do think this person views you well, group number 1. I think that they like what they see. I do think that you could be a karmic lesson for this person because you guys are very regal and you look a certain way, but I think I feel like you guys have very high standards and this person may be picking up on that a little bit. This person, I think has a hard time. Remember, let's go back to the beginning of this reading with the Two of Pentacles, right? Remember how I was saying that this is sometimes an energy where we're not consistently present in someone's life, right? With all this turmoil and this water energy, I feel like this person, maybe they're a little bit disappointed that they cannot be in your life more, in a more meaningful way than they are, right? They have a lot of stuff, maybe a lot of outer turmoil going on, due to some karmic lessons that they're learning, maybe having to do with ego, right? With all this fire and this ego energy here. And so it's like the way that they are kind of showing themselves when it comes to you and how they're viewing you is it's like they go with the flow. They're just kind of surrendering to their circumstances because they've got a lot rocking them right now. I think this person wants to be able to connect with you more. I just think that they may have some circumstances at play here that don't allow that at this moment. So this is interesting, group one. Definitely curious to hear about what's been going on with this new person. Like, have you guys been on any dates? Are you just friends? Like, how do you know them, and what's like the depth that you've gone with them so far? Let me know. And if you all do want to continue to support my work, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. Hit the notification bell so that you'll be updated whenever I post new content, and I look forward to seeing you there. Bye. Hey, group number 2, and welcome to your reading. So today we're going to be looking into an energy check-in with someone who is a new love interest for you. So this is going to be someone that you don't know that well, someone that you have maybe gone on a couple of dates with, or just maybe casually exchanged communication with so far, a crush, really kind of intended for more of those kind of new connections versus the situationships and things that have been going on for a long time. So you guys selected the Fluorite. So let's kind of jump in and see what this person is kind of thinking about you at this time and what their impression is of you. So we start off with Hathor, which is the goddess of joy. And then we also have the Knight, loyalty, romance, and chivalry, a love of honor. Well, I can already say that this person definitely sees you as someone who's very fun, very vibrant. There could be a connection to music here as well. Like maybe this person associates you with music or art or performance in some capacity. You guys could bond over this, or this could be something that you do that they kind of connect to you. This person is just a lot of fun. You bring light into their life, and you have this Knight energy here as well. So they see you as very charming. I think you guys might be kind of funny too to this person. Like you make them laugh. But the Knight is very like chivalrous, right? It's romantic energy, and they see those gestures with you. They could just be seeing you as like being really nice too, maybe a little bit flirtatious. There's definitely a romantic energy that they see with you. So let's continue, group number 1. How are they currently viewing you at this time? What is their perception of you? How is this person viewing group number 2? We have the Emperor. Ooh. We have the 4 of Pentacles. Okay, this is interesting. And we also have the Moon with the Sun at the bottom of the deck. Okay, some of you guys could be kind of boundaried with this person, which is interesting because we have all of this like pleasure and joy and happiness and you making them laugh and this romantic energy being here. But then like we shift into some kind of stern, maybe more closed off energy coming through as well. The Sun is really beautiful though. I mean, this definitely kind of echoes what I was getting with the joy and the Knight. Like you are a light to this person. I think they see you as being a little stern, a little strict. They definitely see you as somebody who has high standards, or you may have strong boundaries. They're intimidated by you. So even if you're not like doing anything to like evoke the energy of the Emperor, I would say that this person probably has a lot of respect for you because of the way that you carry yourself with such confidence, and you just like command attention when you enter the room. You all may have a lot of eyes on you too. Like you could be somebody that gets a lot of attention from a lot of people, and because you are such a light and you're so vibrant, and so because you have a lot of eyes on you and you command this presence, I think this person sees that and they have a lot of respect for that. They see your value because I feel like a lot of other people also see your value, if that makes sense. There is kind of an energy of uncertainty that I see here. Like they kind of see that you guys maybe kind of don't give them everything all at once, which I think sort of makes sense when you're in a newer connection, right? Like you're not always going to spill all of your tea to someone that you barely know. But there is sort of this energy of you being like a little bit reserved or a little bit like, what's the word I'm looking for? Maybe it's not reserved, but there's kind of an energy of you being like holding on to stuff, like not wanting to expose yourself too much, which kind of goes back to the boundaries. For some of you guys, I feel like this is your person's energy coming through because this is how they see you, right? This beautiful, romantic, joyous, this light. This energy here is so different, right? I kind of feel for some of you that this person may have a lot of fears as it pertains to this connection. Like maybe there's something coming up for them around like power and control and maybe even attachment wounds with the Four of Coins, right? Because for me, the Four of Coins can talk about things like jealousy, possessiveness. It can be like anxiety in relationships, wanting like that anxious energy of like being afraid that someone is not really secure with you, or they're not really into you, or maybe even like that avoidant energy of kind of holding back or withholding from connection out of fear of losing like our independence. It could be a lot of different things. I feel it's like kind of jealous energy that this person has, you guys. Like I think that they may feel or come across a little bit controlling in their energy, but I think it's coming from a place of anxiety. You know, I think because they see such a beautiful value in you, they don't want anyone else to have you, but that's just not going to be possible because of just who you are, you know? So let's keep going. How are they viewing my group 2 viewers, please, Spirit? How do they view their energy? We have irresistible, intense attraction. We have nurturing, fulfilled needs. Yeah. They are really attracted to you. This person may specifically really like your booty, your legs. Let's see what else. How are they viewing you? How are they viewing your energy, group 2? Okay, that's far too many. We have old footage, eject. Yeah, there's something old, like some old stuff that is being held on to here. And like when I'm tapping into that energy, it's like with the eject, like this and the Four of Coins, the Four of Pentacles, I kind of felt this shut down in my heart space. For some of you, there's like a perception here that maybe there's some old baggage that you're still kind of holding on to, or that you're working on releasing at this time. And I think it's because maybe this person knows or sees that you've been hurt in the past. You know, there's sort of this energy of viewing things through the past and allowing that to kind of impact the way we show up in the present. Let's see. How are they viewing group number 2? We have Jasper, follow the leader. You know, it's like, I think that this person, you guys, they see you as a leader. They see you as a leader. And I feel like they are a little confused because it's like they are trying to kind of follow your lead on things. But I feel like your energy toward them with the moon is a little like ambiguous from their perspective. you know? Yeah, there's like an uncertainty here with the moon card about like what direction this might be going in and who's going to step up and sort of take the lead and drive this connection forward. I definitely feel with the Emperor, there's like some power and control dynamics at play here that are coming to the surface between you and this person. We also have dignified strength. Yeah, I mean, this continues to kind of share. Oh, we have the 11th house of community. Yeah. So listen, you guys, I feel like this person, like they might feel a little bit insecure because of all of the attention that you get. And maybe you guys have a lot of friends in your group, or maybe you guys belong to like a larger group of people where in some regard, whether it's work or internet or whatever. And so you get a lot of attention on you. And it's almost like when I'm looking at these cards, we can see how the Hathor goddess and the knight, how they're kind of facing this way in the spread. They're kind of facing away from all this other stuff that's going on here, right? And so I feel like what this is emblematic of is you all having your attention sort of deviated elsewhere, you know, not just on this person. And I think that that triggers some insecurities for them. I think it makes them feel like it's a little ambiguous, or like maybe you're the one that kind of has all the power and all of the control in this situation with the strength here. You're the one that's like really well positioned. You're the one that's on the throne. They feel like you're the one that's kind of in charge of where this is going. And there's kind of this sense of like maybe you're not giving a lot or not opening up a lot to them as much as they would like. Okay. This is very interesting, group 2. Kind of makes sense that you guys picked Fluorite, because I do feel like this person is showing that they're a little bit confused right now. I do think that your confidence triggers them a little bit. I think it does pull up some fears with the moon. They're probably not seeing this situation as clearly as they need to be, but they are very attracted to you. They do enjoy your being in your presence. I feel like they wish they could get more time with you. Like they want you all to themselves. So let's keep going. How is this person, this new love interest, currently viewing group number 2, please, Spirit? Ooh, we have the summer season showing up. So June 21st through August 5th. So this could be a timeline of significance for this connection that Spirit is wanting to highlight for some of you. Ooh, okay. We have this falling out of the deck, which says magical and powerful. New beginnings and alignment, taking action toward destiny, creator of own reality through powers of manifesting. This is so cute, you guys. They see you as a unicorn. They see you as someone who's so magical. Like you're the type of person who can just go after what it is that you desire and get it. And I think a lot of you guys also have like a really cute way that you like to express yourself with regard to your physical appearance. Like there's pink hair here, there's like rainbow hair, we have this cute little ice cream cone, right? Like I think there's something about the way that you dress that this person really likes. They see it as very cute, very whimsical, very colorful, very bright. But yeah, they definitely see you as being a very powerful person. I think they wish that they had more more power in your life. Okay. So let's just get a few more, group 2, and then we'll close this out. So we've got awakening. How are they seeing group number 2, please, Spirit? And we also have forgiveness, and then we have guidance. Yeah. And then we have cold at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I think they feel like this connection's a little one-sided sometimes. Yeah, so I think that right now, kind of where they're at is these three cards are kind of showing me a person who's in a place of maybe surrender when it comes to this connection. Like they're kind of allowing you to do your thing. They could be kind of just admiring you from afar for now. It's kind of a practical of like it is what it is sort of energy. And they are, I think, just kind of waiting for a sign from you to provide the clarity that they need to see where this connection could be going. They may have some regrets that they're harboring over something that's happened here, or there could be just this energy of them, again, trying to release stuff from the past, or maybe this is your energy that they see you as releasing stuff from the past. But it feels like they're kind of in a place of surrender because they see you guys as really being the one that's calling the shots in this situation, and they don't feel like they really have the power and the control to kind of guide things or the knowledge that they need to know how to guide things forward. It does look like the summer season could be significant, though, when it comes to progress in this connection. So this is what I see, group 2. Please comment below. Let me know kind of what's been happening between you and your person and how well you know this person. How many dates have you been on? Let me know. And if you're not already, please do subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bells so that you will be updated whenever I post the next reading, and I will see you there. Bye. Hey, group number 3, and welcome to your reading. So today we're going to be looking into a new person in your life, someone that maybe you've gone on maybe just a couple dates with, or just sort of know more surface level, like a crush that you have. So new love, something that's not been going on for a long time. And we're just going to look to see kind of how this person is currently viewing you and maybe viewing this connection. So let's go ahead and jump right in. So we start off with the goddess Artemis, which reads independence. Okay. And then we have, the lover. So beautiful. So I definitely feel like this person sees you as like a romantic love interest for sure. It's an interesting energy because they see you as somebody who's very independent, somebody who goes after what you desire. You kind of march to the beat of your own drum. Maybe some of you guys are newly single and this person knows that. But there's an energy of you kind of doing you, being independent, being self-sufficient. But at the same time, this person is seeing you as the lover archetype, which says great passion and devotion, unbridled appreciation of someone or something. So I definitely feel that there is romantic energy here. They may see you as being very loving, very passionate, really devoted as a partner, or maybe there's some sort of greater cause that you're really passionate about in your life that this person connects to you. So let's see. How is group 3's person currently viewing them, please, Spirit? How is group number 3's person currently viewing them? Okay. So we did have the 2 of Cups coming out of the deck, so we're going to take that. Oops. We have the Magician. And then we also have the 3 of Wands, with the Page of Swords. I feel like they see you as being very curious. Like you're a very curious person. You think about a lot of things. You ponder a lot of things. Maybe you guys like to journal or write things down, or maybe you ask this person a lot of questions that they liked. It's beautiful, you guys. I do think this person really sees compatibility with this connection with the 2 of Cups. They have feelings for you. They see eye to eye with you. They feel like you guys have things in common, or you're compatible in the things that are important. Maybe you guys talked about family for some of you, right? We have the 10 of Cups being here. Maybe those were some of the questions that you guys were asking each other when you went on your date, like about your family or future family goals or your family upbringing and things like that. But there's like a soul recognition here with the Two of Cups. There's definitely love and attraction that's kind of blooming in this situation. I feel like this person sees you as being very creative as well with this Magician being here. Like maybe some of you are artsy, or there's something that you create, which could be anything: art, clothing, fashion, music. And they see you as being really good at doing that, whatever that is. You're like a free spirit in this person's eyes with the Three of Wands, right? Like when this card came out, it kind of reminded me a little bit of this independent energy of like just being free. You could be somebody who is very future oriented. Like you're always thinking about the next step. You're always having a plan. You've got like your next 3 steps already mapped out in front of you at all times. They could also be associating you with travel or distance. Maybe some of you live at a long distance from this person, but I'm not really getting that for most of you. Okay, let's continue. So what else, Spirit, can you tell us? How is this person viewing my group number 3 viewers? How do they view group number 3? What is their perception of them? Yeah, so we have independent on their own terms. So funny. And she's holding up the sign that's like, no. You definitely are someone that likes to do your own thing. You know, you march to the beat of your own drum. You are in charge of yourself. But at the same time with that Two of Cups, it shows like someone who is aligned with that. You know, I think this person really likes that about you, that you have your own life and your own things and your own hobbies and interests and friends. Like, I think that they like that you are independent. And the two of you can still share this beautiful kind of like emotional bond when you are together. We have look what the cat dragged in, return and apologies. Now, hold on now. This was supposed to be about new love. Okay. Maybe some of you guys, for some of you, maybe this person like manifested you back into their life with the Magician or vice versa. You guys rekindled something with this person. It could even be for some of you that this is like sort of a connection where maybe there was interest, but it was never pursued, right? So when we see return and apologies, look what the cat dragged in. It's like maybe this was a second attempt at something that never really fully got off the ground to begin with. Okay. Okay. We do also have dark apricot, find the humor. It almost makes me feel like you guys had some sort of little misunderstanding here. You know, like something silly happened that caused this to like not work out initially. You know, that's what I feel. Maybe you guys, maybe you guys were kind of giving off mixed signals in from this person's perspective because you are so like fierce and independent. Maybe they thought that you, because like if we look at her energy, right, like she's kind of open in the sense that she's out there and she's attractive. She's wearing this bright yellow outfit. She's getting attention, but then she's holding up a sign that's like, no. So it's kind of confusing, right? Because it's like, well, you're putting yourself out there, but then you're saying, no, you're doing something that's keeping me away from you, right? So I feel like maybe there has to be something about like, this person, I think, maybe missed the signals or misread the signals. And that's why it didn't initially work. But now that you guys are coming together and exploring this connection, there's like some laughter that you share about that. We also have decisive action here at the bottom of the deck as well. So it could have been over like no one taking action, even though you were both interested. Let's continue. How is this person viewing group 3, please, Spirit? We have the third house, communication, Gemini energy coming through. And there's that first house. So it's kind of, again, kind of echoing that this is a new thing, a newer connection. Yeah, kind of coming back to this Page of Swords. They see you as somebody who's very curious. You have a lot of interests. You like to ask questions. You guys could live, I think you guys live close by, you know. Even though we have this 3 of Wands, which shows travel sometimes and planning ahead and can sometimes talk about long distance, I feel like what you're laughing about is that maybe you and this person were always like around each other in the third house energy, which is kind of like your neighborhood, your day-to-day community that you're in, short distance travel. But you just were missing the signals, misunderstanding each other's signals, which kept you from coming together sooner. But they definitely see you as a really good communicator, that's for sure. I think they really like talking with you. So let's keep going. How are they viewing my group 3 viewers, please, Spirit? How is this person currently viewing group number 3? What? Maybe that's why they're saying sorry. Third party situation. Main character or the side piece, another person got in the way of the relationship, feeling betrayed and second guessing self-worth. Maybe that's what happened here. I made you feel inadequate because I chose someone over you. I regret the pain I have caused you due to my selfishness and my physical needs. You didn't deserve being treated as an option. Yeah, I feel like that's what happened. I feel like maybe there was a situation here where someone else was kind of interfering in this connection, and that's why it couldn't work out in the first place. We have cosmic love. Connected in the 5D, regardless if disconnected in the 3D. Intense or strong feelings that they feel are everlasting, powerful, or otherwise indescribable. Even though we're not together, we are connected through and through. When I sleep, I dream of you. When I'm awake, I think of you. I'm able to feel you as if you're physically here. This person feels like that cosmic 5D connection to you. So even when you guys are not together, they always feel your presence. I feel like they dream about you a lot. I feel like they're really smitten by you, group 3, to be honest. I think also this person might be dealing with some really bad advice from people in their life with these odious opinions. See, your connection isn't real. This person feels like this really magical spiritual connection to you. And there's someone here, maybe that's the third party. Maybe it's not that there was another love interest. Maybe it's just external factors like family or whatever. But like someone in their life, I feel like was not really like supportive of them pursuing you. You know, this says unrelatable and unsympathetic advice, easily influenced by others and their viewpoints, unpleasant opinions, creating doubt and denial of the connection. Yeah, so it sounds like they kind of allowed themselves to be persuaded by people in their life before they really had the opportunity to properly get to know you and judge for themselves. Maybe a little bit of a red flag, but I know that you guys will judge, you know, as time goes on to see if this feels like something you can forgive them for. All right, so let's just close it out with a few more cards, group number 3. Just a few more. This is super interesting though. I'm definitely curious to hear more from you guys in the comments about this new person. So how is group 3's person currently viewing them, please, Spirit? How is group 3's person currently viewing them? I almost feel like this person may have some really well-intended friends or family, and I feel like maybe they just got out of like a third-party situation, and then maybe they started connecting with you, and maybe people were just kind of like worried about them getting hurt again, you know? So how is group number 3's person currently viewing them, please, Spirit? Okay, so we have manifesting, which kind of makes sense with the Magician being here. We do also have lessons, self-development, and self-growth. And then we do have intimacy, lust, passion, and love. Oh, this is so cute, you guys. They're really into you. I think they're really smitten. We do have a breakup energy here at the bottom of the deck. So I think you guys probably tried once, took some space, came back together. That or this person just got out of a breakup, I think, for a lot of you guys. But I feel like intuitively they've been really drawn to you, you know? So there's something about your energy that's really magnetic to this person, and I feel like you guys like they manifested you into their life. I think you're here. This is so beautiful, you guys. I feel like you're here to really teach this person some lessons, you know, around self-development, self-growth, maybe even lessons about taking action, right? Because remember we had this mint energy here, which is all about decisive action, you know, planning ahead with the 3 of Wands, like, because you guys are really good at that. And with chess, you kind of have to be able to see certain steps of your opponent in advance when you're planning your steps. So you're teaching them about planning ahead and anticipating things better. But I feel like this person really loves you guys. They're really into you. They're definitely like very smitten by you right now. So I'm curious to hear, guys, in the comments. Tell me more about what's been happening with your person. And if you guys do want to continue to support my work, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. Hit the notification bell so that you will be updated when I post the next reading. And I look forward to seeing you there. Bye.